Hi, everybody. I'm Jeff Picoro alongside of Paxton Boyd. And I'll tell you what, a nice morning, I guess you could say. It's early here in Nashville. This is the only time you'll ever be in Nashville. You actually don't see people out on the streets, right, Paxton?
Exactly. You could definitely feel the energy and excitement here last night. Of course, that big Thursday night football game, the Titans taking on the Cowboys. But we do expect a much different environment here tonight as those UK fans start to make their way down to Nashville to prepare for the Music City Bowl tomorrow.
You know, it's going to be a packed house. I mean, seriously, we've already seen a lot of Kentucky fans, especially over in the other side of town at the Opryland Hotel, which is where the team is staying. That's packed full of, it's completely sold out. So this will be a fun city. And I really think that both teams didn't have many opt-outs, which I think is great, except for the starting quarterbacks. So neither of them will be there. But there are some great stories surrounding this game.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think if you inject truth serum and a lot of true blue fans, they'll tell you the Music City Bowl may be a little disappointment. And that's not to take anything away from this game. But coming into the season, Jeff, the expectations were sky high for this Kentucky football team. And a lot of that had to do with quarterback Will Levis, who, of course, came into this season with Heisman hopes. It also is expected to be a top draft pick in this coming NFL draft. But I tell you what, you know, a lot of people are, you know, a little disappointed. Chris Rodriguez isn't going to be playing. Will Levis isn't going to be playing. But don't tell senior offensive lineman Kenneth Horsey that, because he says this game still means a lot to a lot of people, specifically his teammates still in that locker room.
Meaningless and stuff like that. But I don't like that kind of talk, because just because certain guys aren't playing and certain guys in the portal, what does that mean to the guys that stayed here and committed here and have been playing here the past 5 years? This is my roommate, my first roommate, Quentin Wilson. This is his last game. This is his last time throwing on the Kentucky football jersey. Is that meaningless because Will or Chris isn't playing? No. Everything has its own meaning to it, and it's important that we don't take any of these games for granted, because we don't know how many of these we have left.
I really thought it was neat that they're going to see this in your package, that he said it was an honor to wear the blue and white, especially with everything that he's been through. And it's an outstanding story. He's a senior. He does have one more year. He hasn't decided yet if he's coming back or not. Or maybe he has. He's just not telling us yet. But he said for him, it is an honor to wear that blue and white. And he said he wouldn't miss it for the world. Things have changed so much. I understand what Will is doing. Will was injured all year long and played through it. Chris Rodriguez missed time, and now he's getting ready for the bowl game. He, too, people don't understand this, was also injured during the season but played through it. So I understand them missing. There's millions of dollars on the table here, and they're getting ready for the draft.
Right, and Kenneth definitely takes this personally, because he had open heart surgery, life-saving open heart surgery as a senior in high school. He said he couldn't lift 25 pounds. He had to use a walker just to get around. And he always told himself that if he got to play this game again, he would not take it for granted. So every time he gets to wear that blue and white, he does not take it for granted. And he's going to bring it tomorrow night on that field.
Can't wait for the game to get here to afternoon. And so we'll be back with you in just a little bit. Erica will join us as well. He's Paxton. I'm Jeff. Let's head back to the studio, guys.